Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Tuesday, July 20th. I did not record a CarCast yesterday, just didn't get to it, didn't work, and I don't work again today. But before I go off to help out at the food stand that I will be grilling hamburgers at today, I thought I would jump on and do a very quick, quote, CarCast for my back porch. So, what is going on? Well, Frenchie is 2 days away from being out of the house. It's pretty lock solid that that's what's going to happen. He didn't get saved with the power veto. Neither did Brittany. Derek didn't use it, so it is going to be Derek and Frenchie up on the block on Thursday. Sorry, I said Derek and Frenchie. It'll be Brittany and Frenchie on the block on Tuesday. Brittany's going to do a rap, and I'm sorry. There's people that are like, oh, that's cool, it's cute. No, it's not cute. It's annoying. I'll tell you why I don't like it, because it just kind of makes it seem like it's more of a... It doesn't make it seem as serious as I would like it to be perceived. How's that? It seems like, oh, we're just having a good time. We're having fun. We're being silly. Versus, I really want to stay and I really want to play. And she's all about Zach Rance and hoping Zach Rance sees it. And I'm thinking, Zach Rance isn't necessarily a Big Brother production favorite anymore. I mean, he's kind of really ripped into Big Brother production the last couple of years. So I'm surprised. Well, she doesn't know that, I guess. But it's just like one of those things. Like, yeah, if you get all fired up about someone who production doesn't like anymore, I don't know how they handle it, but man, it is noisy out here today. My backyard faces a fairly busy road. I say busy for the middle of the country, but there's a lot of vehicles driving up and down truck-wise. All right, so what else to tell you? Again, Derek did not play the power veto. Frenchie is being fairly calm, cool, collected. He did try getting Derek to use the power veto. He kept saying he wanted to go up against, I don't know if it's real competition or however he phrased it. Not the best way to say it, but the point was his plan was pretty obvious that he wanted them to put somebody. He wanted Derek to use the power veto. He wanted Kylan to put somebody else up because he didn't feel comfortable campaigning against Brittany, especially since he said he wanted Brittany to get saved with the power veto. So that didn't happen. It's him and Brittany, and he kind of has worked himself into a corner where he really can't campaign against her. We'll see if he does, though. He may very well still campaign against her. I would guess he's getting a little bit of encouragement for the diary room to at least make a bit of an effort today so that they can get some for film to make you think there's a chance that he stays. Because otherwise they may have to pull back some earlier stuff where he campaigned, even if it was before the power veto. All right, what else? Showmances. So there's two, quote, showmances or potential showmances going on right now. Alyssa and Christian is the obvious one. They have been, or I say obvious, they're trying to keep it secretive. Don't know if they've kissed or not yet, but they definitely have snuggled a ton. And they're trying to work out how they can snuggle, how they can stay together if one of them gets head of household without anybody else figuring it out. Like how one of them can sneak up into the head of household room and nobody else in the house would know. If they haven't been figured out yet, they're going to be figured out soon enough. I don't know if that's good or bad. They are both on kind of the same side of the house, so alliance-wise, it's not really going to affect a whole lot. But I don't know. I don't particularly care. I don't see either of them as super strong competitors at this point. They haven't shown to be, terribly strong, and frankly, getting into a showmance for them may distract them from the game. And I guess the word that came out just in the past, 12 hours or so, maybe 24 hours, Christian claims that he would have been on Love Island if he wasn't on Big Brother. I'll take that for what it's worth. I'll be honest, I think you're getting a bit more attention being on Big Brother since it's a smaller cast. The other, quote, potential showmance, which I don't think is going to be a showmance, but we have yet to see, is Xavier and Whitney. They've been cuddling a whole lot. Now, I pointed out that, sometime last week, Whitney and Xavier were talking, and Whitney says, I've never been with a black man before. And it was like, why would you say that? Well, maybe that's why she said it. It was part of her flirting with him. I really feel like it is more Whitney flirting with Xavier than Xavier flirting with Whitney. But who's to say for sure? Maybe Xavier's just playing it cool. I think Xavier has said he doesn't want to get into a showmance. So I'm not sure. It may just be a lot of cuddling. It may not develop into anything. I'm more concerned about Xavier's game because I kind of wanted to do well. I'm kind of been rooting for him, but you know what? If you fall into a showmance, dude, and mess up your game, that's your fault. What else to talk about? Today should be pretty much another slow day. This is what you get. You get lots of drama for a couple of days, and then zoom nothing. Now, past couple of years, there had been some times where there was a lot of stuff going on Tuesday, Wednesday. But at least right now with Frenchie, this is going to be an easygoing week. I would tell you, if you got stuff to do right now, get your stuff done because the feeds are going to be slow until Thursday night. That's what I got for you guys. I'm going to go figure out what stinking bird is really making a heck of a lot of noise here. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. But I'm going to sign off, go work at the food stand, get really, really greasy all day, and then I come home and catch up and see what I've missed and peek in occasionally. On Sunday's CarCast, I mentioned that I was picking up a case of water to hand to a bus of people. There was a broken down bus on the side of the interstate that I had passed, and I thought I would be a good Samaritan and bring them a case of water, and I certainly did that, and the bus was still broken down, although it was getting close to being finished, and I pretty much just asked the bus driver if he thought people would want water because they were all inside, and he says, yeah, they would, and there's actually another person who showed up with coolers of stuff, and she made it sound like she monitors some kind of radio, and she heard that they were in distress or had problems, and so she had showed up with like 2 coolers or something or other. So the two of us both showed up with stuff at the same time, and I handed off my water to her actually because she was following them. The mechanic had just gotten the bus apparently working just enough that they could get to the rest stop a couple miles down the road, and so I gave her the water to bring to them and got my butt home because I was running late. But yes, it worked out. So that's that story. And then I got told by someone, let me look up the quote. 1 second. Okay, I also tried to figure out what that bird was doing, but I, for the life of me, can't find it. So, yesterday, someone left a comment. I'm not going to give them their name, but they said, your CarCast sounds like white liberal woman ranting with strong winds in the background. Now, maybe the wind noise was because of the car when I was driving. White liberal woman ranting. I think they're trying to insult me, but I found it more amusing than anything else. So, I'm not sure what it was. It didn't make me think, okay, so what did I say in yesterday's CarCast that made someone feel that? And my only guess is that I said the comment about Brent, that you shouldn't tell, that Brent had told Alyssa that she was going to basically said you're going to get fat if you keep eating like that. Now, what he said was, I think little rat is going to become a chubby hamster if she keeps eating like that or something like that. It's like, don't say that stuff. If that makes me a white woman liberal, that's okay. I can sleep at night. I want to know why you think that's okay to say or why I shouldn't be bothered by it. Sorry, I think that's really rude and disrespectful, and I'll stand by that. So with that, guys, I'm going to go. I don't have any current shout-outs to give to the Patrons, I think I listed everybody last time. I'll have to look at that again once I get back on my normal schedule starting tomorrow. But I hope you're all doing well. If you want to become a patron of the Big Brother Gossip Show, as always, you can go to patreon.com/BBGOSSIP and sign up. I am actually at 20 patrons now, so maybe I did get another one. Let me take one more quick look and I'll be right back. I know you won't notice the pause, but I feel like I need to tell you. Oh, that's right. Bessie. I don't know if I've given you a shout out, Bessie. Bessie became a patron, I think, since I last did my CarCast. Maybe she became one after Sunday's CarCast. Maybe she liked my CarCast. I don't know. That's it, guys. I got to go. I've already talked more than I should have, even though it's only just shy of 11 minutes. You guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your Tuesday. I'll be back tonight if something amazing, exciting happens. Otherwise, just look for me tweeting. And I don't know, like I said, be well. It's going to be quiet today and tomorrow probably. But I'll be fine if Frenchie decides to start, going crazy. I won't. I'll be here for that. Oh, you know what? We're gonna dip back into it for one more second. What I talked about Frenchie, maybe I'll mention this again tomorrow since this is at the end. Somebody liked a tweet that Audrey from Big Brother 17 made, Audrey Middleton made, about Frenchie having signed up to play her sequester game, which is the game, of course, that I played last year. He never played it. He applied for it, but obviously he didn't get. He didn't make the cut for some reason for whatever it was. I don't know if it was a sequester mini or if it was a regular season of sequester. If it was the entire season of sequester, which is like a week-long thing where they actually go to a special location and everything, okay, that makes sense. I would have thought he would have made the cut to appear on like a mini. But either way, it probably would have been really good for him to play a couple of games like that. And there are a lot of places that play online reality games or in-person reality games, such as the ones that Claire helped run at University of Michigan for Survivor. So Claire was involved in that community. Audrey obviously was involved a little bit in that community. Jason Roy was, and a couple other people that have played Big Brother have done those kind of things. And they're called orgs. I had not even heard the term org used in that way before I discovered sequester last year. I really think something like that is good, especially, like I said, if Frenchie had played that, he would have learned, it would have at least gotten a little bit of that sense of what it's like to be isolated with a group of people trying to make decisions. And I think until you actually do something like that, you can't grasp the mind where your head goes when you're in that situation. Again, I did this several times playing these games, and that's not even a thimbleful of the amount of simulation of probably what it's like to be in Big Brother, but it's still leaps and bounds further away from if you've never done it. So for those of you that are looking to be on Big Brother, trying to apply to that kind of thing, or Survivor even, go looking for what's called orgs. Go look for online reality games. Now, it is definitely a different thing. It's a group. It's a mindset. It's these people. Some of these people are extremely game theory oriented, and so just be aware that it's definitely, they take it very serious. Matter of fact, I think there's a lot of those people that play those games. They're more the survivor mindset, and they don't care for parts of the social aspect of the games. They're much more the game theory orientation, and the social aspect is something that they tend to not be as concerned about. They're more concerned about just the hardcore gaming. But I think social play is a big part of Big Brother. So anyways, that's it. That's what I got. Now I'm out of here for real. Again, thanks everyone. Thanks to my patrons. You guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. See ya. Bye-bye.